Iowa State comes in as one of the best run defenses in the country. Texas Tech had one of the best run defenses in the country until you guys played them. What kind of confidence does that give kind of you guys as an offensive line that you can kind of replicate that kind of performance?
That gives us a huge confidence knowing that, we've gone against, big, strong defensive dudes that are, good defenses, and we've put up the numbers we have. It gives us tremendous confidence. I think it just comes down to executing. One of the things in the games where we haven't ran the ball well, it just came down to execution. A lot of times it's nothing they've done. It's self-inflicted wounds that have kind of destroyed us. So I think if we can go in there and execute, we'll have a good job.
What have you kind of seen from the Iowa State defense as far as why they've been so successful at stopping them?
I think they're just very disciplined. They're a team that they're not going to make many mistakes. They're not going to be out of fits, and I think that's one thing that it makes it really challenging. Just with some of the stuff we do, trying to throw them off. They're always in their fits where they need to be. So I think that's why they've had success in stopping the run.
Feels like you guys have maybe had a little bit of a turnover problem this year, and sometimes happening at the worst possible times in the red zone or other situations. What do you guys have to do to correct that problem, or how do you see how that's played out?
For us, I think it's, just eliminating mental errors. A lot of the times, especially this week, we'd get in the red zone, fall in a defensive turnover, and there'd be a penalty, a holding, a turnover. So I think those are the things, that we need to clean up. And I think a lot of it is just mental mistakes, listening to the snap count, getting hands inside, different things like that. And I think if we can eliminate those, we'll be good.
When you see the stat that first time in school history that two guys have run for 100-plus yards in back-to-back games, what kind of pride do you take in being a part of that stat?
We take tremendous pride. As offense alignment, you kind of put a lot of the offense on your back. Especially going in after Texas Tech, going into halftime, not having the results we liked and the way we responded. I take tremendous pride in that.
Cooper, I don't know if you've had a chance to notice this, but the Farmageddon rivalry on Twitter this week, people are changing their names to Wheat and Corn. Being from Kansas, what does the K-State Iowa State rivalry mean to you?
It means a lot to me, especially because my mom is actually from Iowa, and my uncle and a couple cousins went to Iowa State. So it's definitely something we talk about every year, and they give me all sorts of crap and all sorts, and I give it right back. So it definitely means a lot to me.
When you had to make the transition to left tackle on Saturday, just slide out the corner, looks like the team going out. Is there anything that's going through your mind of just like riding a bike, or what's the transition? What was the transition like from having to go back?
I was definitely ready for it. I think the one thing that kind of got brought up was the one thing I didn't like about playing tackle, and that was getting long arms. On my first time doing a pass rep out there, I got long arm, and I was like, yep, that's the reason I didn't like playing tackle with my kind of arms. But, I was ready for it. I always take reps in practice just in case, so I was definitely ready for it.